What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. Today we're reacting to Messi versus Ronaldo, the best GOAT comparison. The other one wasn't a comparison video, it was just
the mix of their talents.
Yeah. So let's see the comparison. Most probably this will be neutral and more objective.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so very big shout out to our sponsors for today, Temu. Temu has a lot of cheap and good quality electronics. I personally use Temu for electronic shopping, and why not when I can get a visual doorbell for $14, a wireless headset for as low as $8, smartwatch for as low as $14. If you use the link in the description below or the coupon code in the description below, you're going to get £100 coupon bundle and 50% off your first orders as a gift. Don't forget Temu, the ultimate shopping app. Now let's get right into the video.
I would like to see it.
Since the beginning of the century, the world of football has been blessed with two of the greatest who have ever played. They've dominated trophies, statistics, thus debates. Although it's hard to decide who's better, by the end of this video, one guy will have the edge. This is the definitive comparison
I don't think it will be objective.
Yeah, let's see.
of Messi and Ronaldo. To find who's the better player, we'll examine 4 different criteria: winning, statistics, awards, and the eye test.
The eye test
First
is so
off,
important.
who has won the most?
What's eye test?
Eye test is what you can see. It's not like forget stats. What you can see them do.
It can't make you the greatest, but it can make you one of the greats. Simply put, winning 6 Champions League titles like Paolo Maldini will not make you the greatest, but sure a notable figure. With this in mind, 3 sub-points will be awarded in accordance with their 3 common competitions: European, domestic, and international. Beginning with European, the most prestigious trophy in clubs is the UEFA Champions League title. Ronaldo has won it 5 times, whereas Messi has won it 4 times. While this is the official count, we commonly subtract 1 from Messi since he only started 2 games of his first official victory. Conversely, Ronaldo's 5 titles came in his presence, and he won them on 2 different teams, a point for Ronaldo. Advancing into domestic titles, Messi has won more league titles, more domestic cups, and more domestic super cups. Hence, there goes 1 for Messi. Lastly, the international numbers. Starting with Messi, let's just say he's a little unfortunate. However, it didn't start out that way. He began his journey by winning the 2005 Under-20 World Cup. He followed by a gold medal at the 2008 Olympics. But ultimately, his lack of performance at the 2010 World Cup hurt him. He did individually wield Argentina to the finals of the 2014 World Cup, but fell short in extra time against one of the best sides in recent history.
Yeah, Germany.
He lost again at the 2018 World Cup in the hands of the soon-to-be champions by a score of 4-3. At South America,
now he has the World Cup. So it's not going to be in this video, but I'll add it to myself.
America's continental tournament, the Copa America, he has never won. In his 4 presents, he's gone to the finals 2 times. In each one of these, he lost in penalties. On the other hand, Ronaldo has won 2 major trophies: the 2016 Euros and the 2019 Nations League.
Yeah, true.
Even though he didn't win a single game in regular time at the 2016 Euros, the mere fact that Portugal won this tournament is enough to give him a point. According to betting websites, Portugal's odds of winning were 20-1 at the start.
Wow.
That's 1 point for Ronaldo, which makes him the winner of my first criterion, winning.
But to be honest, that's true. People say Ronaldo is a winner. Like, that's when you think of Ronaldo, you just think of a winner. So, true. I agree with this.
My second criterion is statistics and advanced metrics. This part is divided by scoring and shooting, assist and shot creation, and impact on the team's performance. Beginning with scoring and shooting, we notice that Ronaldo has more career goals, but he also played more games. And if we take away penalty goals, Messi already surpassed Ronaldo in 2018. Looking further into it, we find that Messi has a higher average goals per game.
True.
A common remark regarding their averages is that Ronaldo started his career in a tougher league, being the Premier League.
True.
In spite of that, if we only consider the average goals per game in the Champions League, Messi still comes out on top.
Wow. Ronaldo
goals are
normally
also more
is.
efficient.
They call Ronaldo Mr. Champions League, but Ronaldo Messi still has more like goal ratio.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Meaning he scores them on less attempted shots per game.
Yeah.
That brings us to accuracy metrics, and yes, Messi has a higher shot on target percentage, which is impressive considering his attempts come in farther from the goal, as can be shown by his number of goals outside the box. Furthermore, Messi has a better conversion from just about goals outside, which is impressive considering his attempts come in farther from the goal, as can be shown by his number of goals outside the box. Furthermore, Messi has a better conversion from just about anywhere on the field. As for free kicks, they share the same number of free kick goals, but percentages and distance tell a different story. Messi has close to twice Ronaldo's free kick conversion, and his attempts come in farther than Ronaldo. Also, their path to that number is very different. At the start of his career, Messi was without a doubt a poor free kick shooter, but recently, Messi seems to have become the best free kick shooter ever.
True.
No trending lines could have predicted these latest numbers. He just flipped the switch.
Like the way he just look at 24.
In sum, regarding scoring and shooting, even though Ronaldo is frequently referred as the better shooter or finisher, Messi has the highest average goals per game on less attempted shots. He has a better conversion from everywhere, and he's the better free kick shooter. The only metric in Ronaldo's favor is his penalty conversion. Inevitably,
Wait,
Messi
even the penalty conversion is still close.
point.
Oh, assist and shot creation, of course, Messi.
For assist and shot creation, Messi has the most assists per 90 minutes.
Of course.
In contrast to popular beliefs, Ronaldo has some incredible numbers, but in assists, Messi is second to none, as he holds the highest career assist total.
Wait, Ronaldo!
Wow.
Ronaldo, like, you know, his job isn't to pass. His job isn't to assist. It's impressive that he has this amount of.
For possession and dribbling, although dribble stats only exist since 2017, Messi has always been first in every major category.
Yeah.
Carries, total distance, total progressive distance, carries that enter the last third of the pitch, carries that enter the box, and what I'll refer as the Messi stat, the number of players dribbled past.
Of course, Messi.
Such dribbling
Ronaldo
and
is
passing
like,
abilities help Messi create shot options. I'll refer as the Messi stat, the number of players dribbled past. Such dribbling
Messi.
and passing abilities
Almost
help
twice.
Messi create shot options for his teammates. So of course he's going to be better than Ronaldo in goal-creating actions per 90 minutes.
This is too
But
much.
I'd like to point out that
Distance.
Messi doesn't have the highest score here. That feat belongs to Neymar.
Wow!
Wow.
Similarly, an interesting stat worth showing is expected goals. An expected goal would be a penalty or a tap-in. An unexpected goal would be a free kick or a 20-yard carry. Thus, we measure the number of goals over the number of expected goals. Subsequently, there are some players who have negative expected goals.
Wow.
That would mean that they didn't capitalize on wide open nets, for example. On that note, Messi has by far the better goal over expected goals per 90 minutes. Briefly,
Wow.
being the better passer, dribbler, and playmaker, Messi takes home this point. As for the impact on the team's performance, we measure it in a statistic called team success on-off.
Is that
This
the
metric
master?
works by taking the number of goals scored per 90 minutes while the player is on the pitch minus the number of goals scored per 90 minutes while the player is off the pitch. As a result, Messi is at 0.75 while Ronaldo is at 0.60. In other words, when Messi is on the pitch, there are 0.75 more goals being scored.
Wow.
Nonetheless, this metric is only available since 2014. If anything, Messi is the winner again. In 2019, a Belgian university by the name of KU Leuven published a study titled Actions Speak Louder Than Goals. In this document, the university describes assessing the impact of metrics via machine learning in a plethora of data. Their metrics compile Passes by distance, dribble by distance, shots by distance, free kicks by distance, penalties provoke, interceptions, clearances, crosses, fouls, tackles, corners, and many more. There are also other components such as the game state, which calculates the value of an action based on the difficulty of scoring or defending in the game. All of these metrics are unified by the label Soccer Player Action Description Language, or SPADL for short. Thereby, when we multiply the number of actions per 90 minutes and the average value per actions, we get the ultimate number, the VAEP. Unfortunately, players' VAEP have only been calculated for the study's preceding year, which is the 2017-18 season. That said, Ronaldo has a VAEP of 0.61, but Messi has nearly twice that at 1.21. As you can see on the board, Messi is not here right now. Now he is. Although this was a sample of one single season, that won't be a problem since Messi placed 5th in the Ballon d'Or votes. That was his worst position since 2006, where he was 19 years of age. It's not that Ronaldo's bad, Messi's just really good, and if there's a way to evaluate actions on a pitch, he will tower over everybody else.
Wow.
As for the VAEP, it wasn't maintained for 3 different reasons. It's too long, too complicated, and too expensive.
Yeah.
Until there's an advanced optical reading software that can read the pitch, 2017-18 will remain the best season for stats, and we know who's at the top. In a few words, as far as stats go, Messi takes another one home. Also, if statistics is the only thing that matters, Messi is not only the greatest player of all time, but the greatest that ever will be. There will probably never be a statistical anomaly like Messi ever again. As for awards and honors, whether Messi or Ronaldo ends up winning this one, they are by far the 2 most individual.
This is definitely Messi.
I think eye test should be addressed to both football and non-football fans. I mean,
Yeah.
You get
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So when we look at the show, the entertainment, it's definitely Messi, I think.
But yeah, I think it also depends on what you like to see.
I get what you mean, but it's also because I haven't watched enough of Ronaldo. Maybe that's why I'm biased about this.
I get. If there's a video about 2007, 2008 Ronaldo, I'll show you and you understand.
Seeing Ronaldo is something special. He's athletic, quick, and one of the better finishers. He can also use his head, unlike Messi. A thing that your eyes will tell you, which you won't find in numbers, is that Ronaldo was probably a better player with Manchester United. Indeed, his numbers weren't as good as afterwards, but he was scoring more free kicks, he dribbled a little better, he scored outside the box more frequently. He was a more skilled player all around. Yet his totals at Man United pale compared to his at Real Madrid and Juventus. The reason why would that be can also be found in the eye test. The fact of the matter is that Ronaldo was better surrounded in Real Madrid and Juventus. There, a high rate of his goals came via tap-in, which is the type of goals that you didn't see him score very often with the Reds. That's nothing against him, some tap-ins require a great deal of skills even if they're not as enjoyable to watch. The unpleasant side in Ronaldo's games lies in his volume of shots. As established before, compared to Messi, he has a lesser average goals per game while having the higher attempted shots per game. Sometimes he makes you wonder if his presence can hurt a possession.
Like Messi
In contrast, Messi gives you the best play possible for every possession. His mission is to have the ball in the...
And then Messi almost never shoots with his right. But Ronaldo, anywhere the ball,
goal by the end of the sequence regardless of his implication. When he was somewhat of a striker in 2012, he scored an all-time record of 91 goals for the year. When he was a midfielder in 2019, he racked up an all-time record of 21 assists for a season. He's a purely positionless and selfless offensive player. Ronaldo can conclude great plays. Messi creates his own and remains the better finisher of the two. Even though they have a close percentage in successful dribbles, seeing them play will reveal you that Messi is much more venturous with the ball. As you can see here, Messi takes the ball behind midfield. He dribbles through 1, 2. Still with the ball. 3. And 4. He enters the last third of the pitch and makes a perfect pass to his teammate.
Successful pass.
Highlights won't show that, and basic stats cannot count this action. As dominant as Messi is in statistics, numbers don't really do him justice. If Messi dribbled like everybody else, he would simply never lose the ball. Or as Ray Hudson puts it,
how do you put statistics on this, Phil? This isn't measurable, because this is the art of human.
actions like this are the reason why Messi has the higher career average match rating and likewise the highest since the metric's inception.
They're still so close.
This is also why Messi has the highest number of men of the match.
So Neymar also good, really good.
Yeah, Neymar is also good. He's popping up in every stat.
But I told you, we don't hear his name that much.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's probably under the shadow of them.
Yeah.
But he's really good.
Yeah.
And younger than them, right?
Yeah.
And incidentally, the most since the metric's inception.
Zlatan.
It's like 10.
In the end, that tug of war is won by Messi. Ronaldo is undoubtedly one of the greatest to ever lace up. Messi is just that Asian kid that's always better than you. Although it won't affect the scoreboard, I think it's the appropriate video to talk about the people's opinion on the topic. In the light of this video, I made a list of every known players, managers, owners, and commentators who expressed their side on the Messi-Ronaldo debate. Here's all the people I've found. Now, in all 141 personalities, 110 voted for Messi and 31 for Ronaldo. That is, if we account everybody mentioned. If we subtract the ones who played or coached one or the other to erase any possible conflict of interest, it's now 89-10. As for the public, the largest poll on the internet is found on the Messi vs Ronaldo website, accounting for more than 1 million voices. Messi has 655,000 of them, while Ronaldo has 360,000.
Really?
In other words,
I'm
it's
surprised
65% to 35%.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting it to. But this video has made me, like, there's something you call it in Turkish, kapak. It's like, yeah, it's done that to me.
But I think about the footballers, because of the characteristics of them, Ronaldo and Messi, that's why they prefer Messi. I thought so. Because Messi is more friendly, more, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But Ronaldo is a bit.
Yeah. His ego is high, true.
It seems like that, I don't know.
But what I don't agree with, actually, I agree with someone saying I prefer Messi, I agree with someone saying I prefer Ronaldo. But people that say Ronaldo is not even in the top 10, that is a big insult to the whole guy's career. If you believe Messi is the greatest of all time, someone shared the stage with him for 15 years, and you have the guts to say Ronaldo is not top 10. That is disrespectful.
It's not fair.
That is
It's not
so
fair.
disrespectful.
I also think that they contribute a lot to their careers.
Success, yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, true.
I think Messi is more talented.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is more hardworking.
Finish. As I have the word GOAT in the title, some of you are probably irritated, mainly because of two greats,
Exactly.
Pele
They
and
say
Maradona.
Pele and Maradona.
On that account, how do Messi and Ronaldo compare to them?
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm curious.
Starting off
about
with
this.
Maradona. Both Messi and Ronaldo have better stats than him all across the board. In fact, they both have more than twice Maradona's goals total. That being said, when Maradona carried his team to a World Cup win, he seemed to be the greatest ever. But he didn't maintain that level of playing outside the World Cup. You can see here that Maradona doesn't really rival Messi and Ronaldo's goals per 90 minutes. Stats don't really put Maradona in the debate. He was more of a showman, just like Ronaldinho for a more recent example.
Okay.
And as for his longevity, how much can we blame Flower? In my eyes, his career totals are simply insufficient. Conversely, with Pele, I'll start by saying this. In the years to come, as sports hold more
Wait, how old he was
Who?
there, Pele?
I don't know.
I don't think it's fair to compare people from different
eras.
Yeah,
True.
it's not fair.
True.
ever to the best player relative to his peers. Nowadays, of course, players run faster, jump higher, shoot better. Is Messi a better player than Pele ever was? Probably. But if the GOAT debate is about the most dominating player respective to his era, we have a debate. 3 World Cups are hard to come by in any era.
True.
As for their stats, at least the one they share, they're pretty similar. But in recent history, Pele has made a fool of himself. For over 40 years, Pele held the record for the most goals total and the most goals total for one club. In a span of 2 weeks, Messi broke one and Ronaldo the other.
Oh.
In the light of these achievements, Pele, with the help of his former club Santos, released a statement saying that his club total at Santos was actually in 4 figures, at 1,091 goals.
Where did he come up with it? No.
He also updated his Instagram bio saying that his goals total stands at 1,283.
Wow.
The thing is that 526 goals of that number would have come from unofficial friendlies and tour games. Funny enough, he even counted games he played in a military competition. In the eyes of the level-minded, Pele has 640.
Let Ronaldo to count the ones that he played with his children.
Yeah, on the streets too.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's...
for a single club and 757 for a career. He is great, but not unreachable. Thank you for making it till the end. This is the first major video on this channel.
It was
I
really
don't know
good
if I'm gonna
video.
make another
Yeah.
one.
Good job.
Leave a like if you will. Truly helps.
Alright. That was actually, I'm gonna like it. That was a good video, to
You
be honest.
put too much effort on
Yeah,
it.
I'm a Ronaldo fan, but there's not much you can argue about in this video.
It was really comprehensive though.
Yeah, can you guys stop disrespecting Ronaldo by saying he's not in the top 10? Like, come on, guys, come
I agree
on.
with you.
He made me see my first Champions League.
Oh.
Yeah, so like my first Champions League trophy. He was the one. He was the one that spearheaded that team. So, guys, please stop disrespecting Ronaldo. But yeah, if you argue Messi is your GOAT, is the one you prefer. But I think I would prefer to watch Ronaldo all day.
Easy.
The Manchester United Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I would prefer to watch him.
Yes.
Yeah. Go Ronaldo. Let's go Ronaldo. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. Peace out.